So this is the plane.
This is so
Welcome.
cool.
It's fun. There is Wi-Fi.
Oh my god. Stunning.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a couple things about the plane while we're chilling, waiting for the Wi-Fi to come in. Hi.
Hi.
I'm your pilot in command. So you figured out how to put on your seatbelt.
I did.
The thing that's important about these seatbelts is they look like they're supposed to be like up here.
Are they supposed
but
to be
what you want to do is like pull it down, and it's really annoying.
Okay.
Like you want it to be like low and tight across your lap.
Okay. That actually feels like a lot more comfortable. I was like, wow.
It's gonna ride up the whole flight, and you're gonna be like, why is this the most annoying thing I've ever experienced? So this is my booster seat because I can't reach the pedals. All right, so emergency exits is the most important part.
Yes.
The emergency exits are where you just entered. So that's the emergency exit.
And I'm locked in.
Yes, and you went clonk, I heard it.
Clonk, yeah.
So that's your emergency exit. If we have to exit the plane at any point, I will hopefully be around to advise you. If at any point we have to get out of the plane because of emergency landing, we always want to meet in the back of the plane. Like, don't go up near the engine, meet in the back. Like, climb out of the plane and go back there, and then figure out what's next. There is a hammer in here, so if you need to like bust out the window, the best place to bust out is the corner.
Gotcha.
You're not gonna have to do any of this, but I have to tell you.
We have to watch the pre.
Yes. So your seatbelt's on. You found out about the emergency exits. Don't smoke, please. We're not gonna have to use oxygen. We're not going high enough. There's a fire extinguisher. It's to my left.
Okay.
So the airplane is equipped with a Cirrus airframe parachute system, which means the entire airplane parachutes down in case of emergencies.
Cool.
So that is activated by pressing the blue level button.
Okay.
This will keep the plane level and going straight. And then you want to pull back the mixture, which is this red knob, which cuts off the fuel. So like if you like hit the ground, nothing explodes or does anything weird.
I see.
So you want to go blue, red, red. So this is red.
Okay.
Blue, red, red. It's just like acting, right? So this, you pull down with both hands. You don't have to go like, just like a lot of pressure. It's pretty hard to pull, so you have to like really give it the gusto. But you pull it down, and then a whole parachute comes out the back of the plane. The whole plane parachutes down, and you just sit here and let it happen.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like worst case scenario on this plane, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me use checklists. That's not because I don't know what I'm doing. That is so that we know that we did everything right.
Yeah.
This is my checklist to make sure you're good. Are you stressed? Yes, I'm stressed. So we have fuel tabs. I don't know how much you weigh, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess you weigh about what I weigh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great. Okay, looks good. We're within the envelope, so we can take off. That's exciting. Okay, we did our pre-flight, weight and balance. We have our emergency equipment. You've been briefed. Do you have any questions?
I don't. I'm excited.
Okay,
do I need to wear the headset?
Yes, you will. It will be very obvious when you need to put that on. Okay. Because it's gonna get really loud.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're gonna clear the prop, and then we're gonna get out of here. Prop clear. Mixture. Power. I primed it. It's cold, so sometimes it's really annoying to start. You can do it, you can do it. We're gonna prime a little more. There we go.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
It's just like a car. It's just like a car, except slightly more annoying. Okay, headsets can go on. The password for the Wi-Fi, I think, it might be Secret Pizza 69. Try that first. Okay, so Secret Pizza 69 didn't work for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I think it did.
Wait, it did work?
No, it connected. It just says no internet connection, but it probably needs a second.
Hell yeah. Oh, I know why it's fine. We don't need Wi-Fi.
No, we don't need it.
We don't need it.
Not in this 40-minute flight.
Not on this 40-minute flight. There's not enough to do. Like, literally, we're going to take off, and then we're going to land. So, okay, so I have ground and I have tower. We're going to switch tanks. We want to make sure everything's working. So we're going to, I have a flight plan on here. This is an app called ForeFlight. This is where you plan all your flights. It's just like a GPS thing. We're going to fly over Taylor Swift's house, by the way.
Oh my god.
Because I feel like it. I was just like, oh my god, I forgot that Taylor Swift lives. She has a house in Westerly. So I was like, that's that waypoint. We're going to just fly over. It's like, let's fly over it. Okay, so we have our flight plan. We're going to go to Caldwell. We're going to get the ATIS. So this is the weather. Okay, good. So this is what tells us
North Runway 23 approaching youth as always maintain
what I
VFR
need to
below
tell
1,500
the
traffic
tower
that's
when I
enough
call
to
them up.
Caldwell descend through 2,000 Odom. Birds, cranes, and other wildlife in the city of Caldwell, approaching runway 422, 2,000 feet. This was a minute, 5 minutes, and advise initial contact. You have information, go.
Golf. That's what I'm going to tell them.
Quota is suspension golf 1353 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear below 2000, temperature 9 at dew point 1, altimeter 3013. On that runway 22 approaching use, landing runway 22 depart runway 22 and runway 28, Morse time runway 23 approaching use, advise maintain VFR below 1,500, traffic passing northwest to Caldwell, descend through 2000, Notem. Birds, cranes, and other wildlife in the city of Caldwell, approaching runway 3013.
They love to talk so fast.
Copy 8,
Like,
make that 4 Charlie Alpha.
like you don't have to talk that fast. So basically what we're doing is we're going north. There's an air, this is Newark, right? So this is their airspace.
Okay.
And you can't fly above certain altitudes here because you want to be below their shelf of like Bravo airspace.
Sure.
If you bust into the Bravo airspace without permission, they will literally like murder you. Like it's really it's not good. Like it's very bad to do that. So we don't do that. We don't bust into anybody's shit. Like we don't want to mess with it.
Right.
So we're gonna take off and we're gonna go north. We're gonna get out of their shit so that we can do what we want. So then we're
Gotcha.
just gonna go east and bada bing, bada boom. There we are. So it should be pretty easy. Also, things to know: critical phases of flight are taxi, takeoff, and landing. So I will talk. I talk a lot. I always have talked a lot and
Please.
will talk a lot. But if it's time to like shut the up, I will just put my hand out like this. Like if I'm talking and they start talking to me and I can hear that, I will just do this.
You got it.
If you hear them say 1, 2, 3, Papa Charlie or 3 Papa Charlie, that's me. So like if you hear that, that's a pretty good indication that they're talking to me.
Gotcha.
But like
Hey, ground,
don't
good
worry,
morning.
I will do
Pittsburgh Jet
this.
40's at the FBO, ready
Like
to taxi with Foxtrot.
it's not going to be a big deal. Okay,
Pittsburgh
so
Jet
we're
40,
going to do that
Caldwell
on
ground, altimeter
taxi.
3013, winds currently calm, runway 22 full length, taxi via Tango Papa,
So I'm going to
hold
call
short of
them
runway
and
28.
ask them
Tango
for taxi.
Papa will be short of
Okay,
28,
I'm going to tell them where we
3013,
are
Jet 40.
and then tell them what I want to do. Good morning, Caldwell ground, Cirrus 123 Papa Charlie. I'm on the ramp, ready to taxi with Golf VFR to the north.
Number 123 Papa Charlie, Caldwell ground, runway 28, taxi via Alpha November.
28 via Alpha November 3 Papa Charlie. So there's 2 runways here, and so that jet is going that way, and we're going to go
Pittsburgh Jet
this way.
40, will you be able to pass behind that Cessna holding short of 22 at November?
So they're on an IFR clearance.
Yeah, you want
which
us to go
means
on left
they
here on
have
the Papa behind the
to do a
172.
little more annoying things than I do.
Pittsburgh Jet 48, affirmative.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
gonna
take
check
that
my brakes.
immediate left
I have
onto
brakes.
Tango, and then that immediate right on the Papa, and then just hold short of
Doing
runway
S
28.
turns to make sure that my instruments are doing the right thing.
Papa will be behind onto Vizu short of 28, Pittsburgh Jet 40.
I just want to make sure that all this is working and that my compass is moving. Okay, so we're first gonna go to 2,500 feet because the Bravo shelf is 3,000, so we don't want to go too high. And we're gonna I'm gonna check my autopilot first. You have to make sure you can overpower your autopilot so that in case of,
Pittsburgh Jet 40,
your plane
continue
doing
taxi
something
cross runway
stupid.
28 at taxiway Papa.
Like if
And
your
I want
plane
you to
starts
sandwich
being
yourself in
stupid,
between the 2 sets
you
of
wanna
hold
be able
short
to
lines on the other side of the
take
runway.
over.
All right, across 28, and we'll sandwich
Okay, so
ourselves
see,
in
that's
between
Alpha.
the 2 hold short lines, Pittsburgh Jet 40.
And then November, and he wants us to go to 28. And the reason he's sending us to 28 and not 22, which is that runway, is those people are picking IFR clearances up. So IFR is like, you're just controlled by ATC. Like we're literally just cowboys. Like we're going out doing whatever we want. So that's the difference. And usually there's a ton of planes here. It's not too bad today, which is surprising given how nice the weather is. Like when the weather's nice, bro, it's a freaking mess. So I'm checking my flight controls, my rudder, and my good stuff, my ailerons, making sure everything is working right. I do that on taxi because it saves time. Because I have to do a thing called a run up, which basically I just park, I make the plane go vroom, and make sure everything's working. Then I'm ready to go. But you just want to make sure the plane is killing it. Okay, so we checked our brakes. Yep, we checked our HSI. We checked our attitude. We checked our turn coordinator. We're nuts. Your door is crunched, right? You crunched it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. We are on the fuller tank already. Mixtures are rich. Flaps are 50. Visually check that. We checked AP. Our transponder says 1200. I'm holding the brakes. Now we're going to go to our engine page. So I'm just basically putting a higher load on the engine. And then I'm turning on to make sure my alternators are working. And then I'm going to turn on the AC to make sure that number jumps, which it did. We're happy about that. We're going to make it warm. Okay, and then I'm going to check my mags. Keep our strobe on. I want to make sure that number doesn't drop or nothing sounds rough. Yeah, the number is only allowed to drop like a little bit. Okay. And then we're back to 17. Then we go idle. Seems like it's running. We like that. I'm turning my lights back on. I use all my lights. I'm a light user. Okay, then back to the checklist. Power, we checked our alternator. We checked the voltage. Pitot heat is off. It will probably go on when we take off. Mags work. Lights are on. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Our trim is set. We have no cast messages. So we're ready to party. Yeah. So we're going to do flight level climb 2500, and we're going to do heading mode for now. And we're going to fly 280. And then I'm going to call the tower and tell them what's up. Call the tower. Good morning. Sirius 123 Papa Charlie, holding short of 28 number 3, VFR to the north. It's fine. I didn't want to talk to you either. I didn't want to talk to you guys either. It's fine. Call the tower. Good morning. Sirius 123 Papa Charlie, holding short of 28 number 3, VFR to the north. It's fine. I don't really want to. This dude is taking off. They have still not spoken to me. They are just straight up ignoring me. But that's okay. They're working this runway in now. See, that guy's going. Like, do I tell them? I'm going to wait until this guy takes off, and then I'm going to tell them again what I'm doing. Like, by the way, it's me. Dude, there's Altoids in here, by the way. I'm totally going to get one.
Ooh, can I have one?
Yeah, they're cinnamon.
I love the cinnamon
Okay,
one.
good, because the other ones are gross. Okay, I'm going to tell them I'm here. Caldwell Tower, good morning. Sirius 123 Papa Charlie, holding short of 28 VFR to the north.
Sirius 123 Papa Charlie, call the tower, hold short runway 28.
Hold short 283 Papa Charlie. Finally.
Cessna 33 Kilo, Cessna traffic,
so
final,
cute.
final,
It's
runway
fucking Louis
22,
Vuitton.
Wincom, runway 22 at
Bro,
November.
which means I
Sirius
can
3
go
Papa
out.
Charlie, runway 28, line of 8, Cessna traffic, half mile, final, runway 22, additional traffic, 2 mile, final, 22.
Line up away 283 Papa Charlie. So this just means go out on the runway and sit there.
Gotcha.
And then he's gonna, literally what I was just about to say is this guy's gonna land and then they're gonna let me take off.
Awesome.
Yeah!
Yay! So
Let's
cool.
party! Okay, I got my Togo button. This is a short runway. Okay, the runway we're going to in Rhode Island is really short. That's what I didn't tell you. That's the surprise. The surprise is that it's a really short runway.
Sirius 3 Papa
landing
Charlie,
really
Wincom,
fast.
runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28 clear for takeoff, 3 Papa Charlie. That's us.
Woo!
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Warrior 45 Alpha, free change approved.
We're going to get a full 4 Alpha.
All right, engine instruments are green.
Call tower. Upon 123 Kilo, click right turn on course 079.
33 Kilo, I suggest
And we're
a
up.
left turn on course view on 079.
And there's no wind.
Roger, left turn on
Very
course
nice.
079. 50 Kilo.
Cessna 148, left Delta ground point 9er.
Left Delta ground point 9, 140, thanks.
Little wheel
4
shimmy.
Charlie Alpha, free change approved.
So long, thanks. Talk to you a bit, 4 Charlie Alpha.
Waiting for 600. All right, flaps up. Caps is now alive if we need it. We're not going to need it. Okay.
Call tower 05 tank. 33 Kilo is looking for flight following.
This is another
Cessna
small
33
airport in the
Kilo.
area.
You
Oh, wow.
try New York approach
there were so
on
many.
127.6
There are so
and free change approved.
Frequency is approved, 50 Kilo.
Sirius 3 Papa Charlie, got Phenom traffic over Bada, inbound to Morristown on the approach 2800 and descending.
All right, looking for him, 3 Papa Charlie. And this is that other airport right there.
Oh, wow.
So we're just going to skirt around them.
3 Papa Charlie, that cruises traffic now just about off your right lane, 2 miles, 2,600 descending phenom, should be no factor.
I've got him in sight, 3 Papa Charlie, thanks. All right, so we're at 2,000 feet. We're going full mixture, 50% power. Okay, so now I don't have to listen to anyone.
05 Tango,
except for myself.
runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so I'm going to put all these in.
clear for takeoff, G505 Tango.
Unicom, standby. Okay, cool. We're just going to vibe right here until we get out of this little shelf, which is 3,000 feet. Once we get off of this, that little blue thing, then I can climb us. And we're just going to skirt the outside of the airspace and go over Taylor Swift's house. So there's New York, obviously.
Yeah.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, high, 1 mile.
I see them. I can't tell who they are. It looks like either United or Alaska because of the tail. Okay, now we can party. So let's go to 3,500. We'll do flight level climb, and we'll do 120. I'm going to need more power for this, so I'm going to enrich in the mixture and add power. Okay, so Taylor Swift's house should be off the right wing. Her house is like, it's literally where that thing is.
That strip
Rock
is.
Island
Yeah.
traffic, 1 Delta Mike 45
It's giant and it's white.
110.
Oh, I see it. It's on the hill. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Hey, girl.
It just looks like a little doll's house.
Yeah. Hey, Taylor. Block Island traffic, Sirius 123 Papa Charlie. I'm about 15 miles to the northwest, inbound for a full stop on 10. We'll be entering the pattern on a 45. Block Island. There's someone 2,000 feet above me. Yeah, I see them. What are they doing? Are they going here too? I can't tell. That's why I made a radio call, because I was like, hey, my guy, I don't know what you're up
Rock
to.
Island traffic, Warrior 3077 Mike, we are about 10 miles to the north inbound. We'll be entering a left downwind for runway 10, Rock Island.
Block Island traffic, Sirius 123 Papa Charlie. I've got that traffic in sight. I'll go ahead and enter a left base for 10 so I can give you plenty of room. I'm behind you. Block Island.
Perfect. I don't see you, but I see on ADSB. It looks like you're about 1,800 feet below us at so about 6 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye on you.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to let them do a normal pattern, and we're going to do a modified pattern so that we avoid them. Because they're slower than me, and they're up there. See them?
Northwest, 1,500 feet inbound for 11, Plum Island.
Like, I would beat them.
And traffic coming to Block Island, 307 Mike, we're just going to be descending down to 3,000 feet and let you do your thing, and we'll be entering left down around 45 for runway 10, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Sirius 123 Papa Charlie. I'm about 10 to the northwest. I'm going to go ahead and turn right for an extended left base for 10 and give you plenty of room. Block Island. So the runway is what I assume is that little thing in the middle of We're just going to assume that's what it is. I'm going to put in 50% of flaps to slow us down a little bit. We're below 150. This is just like so gorgeous right now. Holy moly. Hopefully this will slow me down just a little bit. Block Island traffic, Sirius 123 Papa Charlie on an extended left base for a full stop on 10, Block Island. Yeah, this is totally gorgeous. Wow. Flying over open water.
So pretty.
So because we're entering the pattern a little differently than I would normally enter the pattern, it's also like, okay, this is going to be just like a interesting little entry. Okay, great. We're doing just fine with altitude. And our speed came down, so that's good. I'm going to do us direct to here. Okay, that gives me...
Block on traffic. Warrior 30 says I'm like 5 miles to the north, going to be entering the left downwind on a 45 midfield runway 10 full stop, Block Island.
Okay. Block Island traffic, Sirius 123, Papa Charlie, left base for a full stop on 10, Block Island. And there's the runway. It is short, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have the gusto, you know?
Yeah. We're short.
We're short, we have the gusto. Wow, this is absolutely phenomenally gorgeous. Wow! And there's a boat. Hi, boat. Okay. Square this off slightly better. Okay, that works. Okay, tiny runway. There's no fuel here, so that's another fun thing. Is like, you gotta be like, okay, hopefully I have enough fuel. We do. We're fine. We're fine. I was prepared. I was prepared. I came ready. Okay, we want to go a little faster. Okay, but I got the runway, so we're happy. Just wanted to stay like 1,000 feet. Yeah, it looks short, but we're gonna be fine. I'm
Block
already
Island
low.
traffic. Warrior 3077 Mike on the 45 for a left downwind runway 10, entering midfield, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Sirius 123, Papa Charlie, on final for runway 10, full stop, Block Island. There's the runway.
Oh my god.
So that's not how I would normally fly a pattern, but that guy was like inside of me, so you know, you have to kind of do what works. And that's what worked. Okay, so there's the runway. We know there's a wind coming from the left. See how I'm like passing it a little bit? Because there's wind, so we want to recapture I'm using a little more power than I normally would because we were like low-ish coming in, which is fine. I like being low, especially on a short runway. But there's plenty of space. It's actually like
Block Island
nice
traffic.
and
Warrior
wide.
3077
So
Mike left downwind runway 10 will be extending to allow the Sirius to come in first, Block Island.
thanks, homie.
Oh my god, people live here.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, look at that gorgeous house. It looks like a castle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so now we can like pull back power again and go to our normal descent rate. So I like to put in a visual approach when I come to airports because I can follow my little green alien. It knows I want to land, and I can follow this little pink diamond, which also knows I want to land. So let's trim it up a little bit.
And Sirius traffic in sight. Warrior has you on final. Block Island traffic. 3077 Mike left downwind runway 10, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Sirius 123, Papa Charlie on short final for runway 10, full stop, Block Island.
500.
Want a little more power. Yeah, it's definitely a short runway, but it doesn't look too bad. It's at least wide. Okay, so there's the wind.
Yeah.
There's the wind. It's a crosswind, so it's going to be a little spicy, but we're going to be great. It's going to be super. House is
Block
to
Island
have
traffic. Warrior
planes flying
3077
over
Mike
them.
left
No,
base
it's like,
10,
not
Block Island.
lucky. Okay. That's not that short. You're not that short, Runway. Okay. Pulling out power. And we give them a little butter. We leave a little grease on the runway.
Stunning.
Thank you. Okay. Now we want to clear the runway.
Block Island traffic, 307 Mike final, 10 block.
All right, homie, I'm off the runway. Good. Now he can come in normal. Block Island traffic, 0-123 Papa Charlie, clear of runway 10 at Alpha. We'll be continuing taxi to the ramp, Block Island. Yeah! We made it!
That was gorgeous.
Thank you! Yeah, that was a pretty decent landing.
Sir, you can taxi down to the main ramp. Any open T on your left-hand side, you'll be facing the terminal.
All right, super. Thank you so much. Okay. Any open T on the left-hand side. Great. Super. Wow. Gorgeous day. And getting out of here will take us 2 seconds. Like, literally,
Yeah.
I'll start the plane up and I will take off and we will leave. Like, we won't have to sit on the ground. No bull. Just very easy times.
I bet so many
Block
people
Island
live here.
traffic, Warrior 307 Mike short final, 10 full stop, Block Island.
See that guy? Oh, there he is.
Block Island traffic, Skyhawk 628 taxi from FBO to runway 10 for departure, Block Island.
I'm gonna take that guy's spot. Wow, this is so cute.
I love this.
Wow, love it. Cute, cute, cute. All right, wee. Close enough to being centered. There's the restaurant. There we go, that's better. Ah, okay. Fuel pump off, power idle, conditioning off, we cycle, mixture off.
And that's it.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
We
honestly.
made it. Hell yeah. Now we get to eat food.